Genshin got me praying that they stay on the same schedule. I waited till it's now 12 a.m. I waited a while for them to release these banners, and I really was hoping. Okay, here it is. So we have the 3 event wishes. Makes sense. Let's look at this because we already know what this one is. Is that Zyphos? Zyphos blade, please, 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 please. Where is it? Where is it? Zyphos moonlight. That is the thing. That's the thing. Yes. All right, my Kazuha is about to be crazy. Oh man, Dragon's Bane and then Sack and then Favonius. Wow, this is a god weapon banner. Yeah, like I said before, if you're going to try and summon on one of these weapons eventually, do it. This is the banner to do it. You have Nahida and Nilou's best in slot weapon. Do it, please. This is the time. Now, let's look at the new banners for the characters. Oh. So, I was thinking that if these banners are somewhat good, then, you know, summon. First of all, you can't, if you're using Nilou, use any of the characters that are on this banner. You legitimately can't. If you're trying to make a Nilou team, you can't. But in terms of Nahida, you still can't use Layla. I don't really think you can use Dory all that well. From what I've done in my testing, she really wasn't that good for Hyper Bloom. But Kuki, though, Kuki is really, really good. I'm not, like, Kuki is easily the best character on this banner. Obviously, other than the 2 5-stars. But I think Kuki is like one of the best Hyper Bloom characters just because she has this AoE that's controllable. So you can have, you know, a Dendro core that's across the room or whatever. Just go to it and then it pops like that, right? It's not a certain thing where it's like Fischl's E-skill or Raiden's thing where maybe they'll miss a couple blooms here and there. You know, you have control sort of with Kuki, right? You really won't miss that many with like Raiden, and I don't know exactly for Fischl. I do believe that it wasn't exactly 100% when I was actually able to get the blooms, but this is a really, really good weapon banner. So my verdict of should you summon? Okay, this is gonna be a hot take. If you ever think that you're ever gonna summon for these weapons, summon for the weapon banner first, because you have basically just good stuff on this banner at this point. The weapon banner here is good. No matter what you pull on this, like let's say, hopefully, we all just get an R5 Zyphos blade. That would be the good time. Yeah, I was really hoping that this would return, and it did. So now I'm gonna be summoning on this banner definitely first, and at least to get it to hopefully a couple refinements. So yeah, but we have both Nahida's and Nilou's weapon. Nilou's weapon, I believe, is good on a couple characters. But Nahida's weapon is just really, really good. Like, overall, it's just an EM weapon. It'll work good on a lot of your support characters. I don't know its passive currently, so I don't know. But I know it's really good for support characters, right? And then we have Nilou herself. Like, she's really good. And then we all know that Nahida's godly. Summon for Nahida over Nilou, obviously. I think that's just a baseline. Like, if you don't have either one of these characters, you're summoning for Nahida. I don't care what you say, you summon for Nahida. She's way too good to skip. Just, honestly, I wish I could summon for C2 Nahida, because C2 Nahida is insane. Allow your blooms to do crits and stuff. That works with, I believe, Nilou's bloom cores. I'm 99% sure that it works with them. I'm pretty sure that was a whole discussion. And eventually we came up with a thing of like, yes, they can crit. I think these banners, you just don't stop summoning on. Like, weirdly enough, you pull one Nahida, it might be more beneficial to summon for constellations. Obviously, I think that goes for a lot of characters. I think Nahida is like one of those characters. Nilou, her constellations, I'm pretty sure, just pretty mid overall. They just try and make her a DPS when she's really not. But we have the weapon banner, which is just so insane. Like, they threw the stringless Zyphos, Dragon's Bane. Like, this is an insane weapon banner. Just outright, this is the best weapon banner I think we've ever had. I'm not joking. I think this might be the best weapon. I know we did have Homa and then, like, the Venti bow. That bow? Yeah. I think we did have that once, but I think this tops it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is our best, like, weapon banner we've ever had. Yeah, that's really insane. Definitely don't summon on the next weapon banner. Baijo might be good. He has a shield, I believe, that, you know, shoots Denjo stuff we saw in the live stream. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And the good thing about these banners are we know what we're getting into. With this Baijo, if you wait for him, he might not be good, right? He might not. He might not end up having a good ICD. Maybe he has above average ICD, which would be really bad. But it seems like this is going to be really good for most characters or most players. Dory and Layla, not so good, but you have Kuki, which I think is one of the best 4-stars in the game. I think, you know, when she came out, I was like, man, this girl sucks. I wish they made her a better character. And now I use her almost daily to clear domains. I'm just like, all right, Kuki, Hyperbloom, go. You just Zhongli, Kuki, Yelan, and Nahida. That's the entire team, right? That's a 3 out of 4 5-stars. But still, you can just run Xingqiu, you know, Kuki, Nahida, and then another character, right? You don't really have to, you know, have 5-stars, really. I would say Nahida is just... Nahida, the moment I stopped using Traveler for Nahida, it was just so good. It was pure bliss. It was like, oh my god. It's such better functionality. She works so much better. Yes. So, yeah. I'm gonna say Nahida is like #1 character that you have to summon for. She might be the best character in the game. That's how good she is. She gives 250 elemental mastery. Just insane, right? So, go for it. Do it. Summon for her. I said at the beginning of the video, you should summon on this banner first. But honestly, it's only if you ever plan to get these weapons. Nahida's weapon is already good, but it might not be on the same level of banner, right? This banner is actually insane. This is like one of the best in slots for Kazuha. It depends on what you're looking for in Kazuha. Like if you need him to, you know, provide energy, then this weapon is probably his best in slot, close to it. If you're depending on your needs, this could trump Freedom Sworn, right? It just depends if you're running like a hyper carry team and Kazuha needs to provide everybody with energy. Like all of these weapons have been here since day one except Zyphos, but the Stringless is really good for Venti. Like it's really good for a lot of characters like Fischl, Venti, a couple other characters that I'm completely forgetting. But then Dragon's Bane is best in slot for Riot and Hyperbloom, technically just her best in slot, right? And then you have Sacrificial Fragments, which is Sucros's best in slot, I'm pretty sure. Unless you want to go with Widzith. I just don't like Widzith. I don't even know if Widzith works that well, but I just don't like it, alright? I really don't like it. You can say what you want about like, oh, statistically, it's going to be better than this weapon. No. No. Stop. No. Then we have Favonius Greatsword. I mean, that's just already a good weapon. Like, nothing here. The worst thing that can happen to you is that you pull 7 Dories, and you can't pull Nahida, right? You fail on every single level here. So these banners are pretty insane, if I have to say so myself. I would, yeah, just summon away. Do whatever you want. If you summon on the weapon banner, it's not bad. If you summon on the character banners, it's not bad. I understand we have Layla and Dory, but these two characters are too good to miss out on. I mean, you can skip Nilou, right? But the same sort of thing with Nahida, you cannot skip, right? If you don't have Nahida, you need to get Nahida. Because nowadays, it's basically Denjo reactions are king in the game. Like, I think Pyro DPSs have basically been phased out at this point. Like, it's just Denjo reactions are just too good. They're too good, right? Maybe because we haven't had a really good Pyro character recently, I haven't really seen anything. But I feel like the next really good Pyro character we get is probably going to be a Burn Gion character. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.